You should never, ever, ever say something is not going to happen here, because it absolutely can. That is the type of attitude which, well, leads the type of thing that you are claiming can never happen here to, well, happen here. And of course, what are we talking about? Those of you who have been sort of following the news, or at least have a passing interest in sort of what's maybe going on in the world, would know that in America, the decision known as Roe v. Wade, which sort of guarantees sort of abortion in America, has been overturned by their Supreme Court. And a lot of people after that, when, gee, I'm really glad I live in the UK or other country in some cases, to go, gee, this could never happen here. Because it absolutely can. Since that very Roe v. Wade decision, not only once in Parliament has this been brought up, that we need to, shall we say, review the decision on how long, shall we say, we have sort of abortion for here in the UK. That has been brought up in Parliament. We've had Nadine Dorries also say that that decision needs to be reviewed as well. And even more worryingly, as we spoke about when, obviously, back when the decision on that draft first leaked, before obviously the decision came through, we were talking about, hey, look, we've got to be really careful here, because those exact same organizations that are funding the drive in America to get rid of Roe v. Wade are now turning their attention and spreading their tendrils across the pond. And they are coming here. And today is a perfect example, once again, to ring that bell and to remind people that, yes, it can happen here. So before we go into this article, please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a one-off link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can, well, buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much to all those people who do help and support the channel that way. So today we go over to Humanist UK, with the title of their article on this of Abortion Deleted from the UK Government Organised International Human Rights Statement. The UK government has organised a multinational statement committing to the fundamental rights of women and girls has been amended to remove references to sexual and reproductive health and rights of bodily autonomy. The statement was issued by the UK as part of an intergovernmental conference it hosts in London on the 5th and 6th of July. And a total of 22 countries signed the joint statement before it was amended. One anti-abortion, Malta, has signed since, and Humanist UK has expressed serious alarm at the changes. It is asking the UK government for a full explanation and, if possible, a reversal. The UN Special Raconteur on the freedom of rights and the freedom of religion of belief, or the FRB, has also expressed dismay at the changes, saying that the claims of freedom of religion can be invoked now to deny a woman the enjoyment of their sexual and reproductive health rights, and must be rejected as representing an intolerable patriarchal attitudes. He says that the freedom of religious bill, in fact, guarantees such rights. The original statement was issued back in 2020 as part of the International Ministerial Code on the report for freedom of religious belief. It gave a commitment to abolishing the discriminatory laws that restrict women's and girls' rights and full and equal enjoyment of all human rights, including sexual and reproductive health rights and bodily autonomy. It also said that it would support and build capabilities with local religious and belief leaders to ensure access to sexual and reproductive health rights. However, it has now been revised, removing all references to sexual reproductive rights and bodily autonomy. And that should be worrying a lot of people. That should worry you, because in America, as a lot of people said, when we had that guy in Parliament, I can't remember his name now, off the top of my head, when he first stood up and said, "Oh yeah, I'm just questioning, I'm just asking questions. Should we revisit this?" A lot of people from America turned over and said, "Hey, people in the UK, that's how it started in America. We're just asking questions. We're just having a debate." Make no mistake, they are coming. And this is going to be, unfortunately, a serious push. And if we are asleep at the wheel, before we know it, we could be in the exact same situation that they are in America, because people were asleep at the wheel and were not paying attention to what was going on. And that should be a serious concern to a whole lot of people out there in the UK, because honestly, if you were to ask the issue on abortion, the main attitude from a lot of people in the UK is that that's been settled. That is not an issue. To a lot of people, again, primarily from their religious points of view, feel that that question has not been settled and that they are being mistreated, as you can see from this. Most of the restrictions and arguments against abortion stem from religious arguments, are not based in real factual science or any proper physical evidence. They're all religious based. So make no mistake, it can happen here, and it could happen here, and it looks like it is starting to happen here. So this is definitely something that we should be keeping an eye on here in the UK, or else we could find ourselves waking up to one day to realize, just as many Americans were shocked to realize, that Roe v. Wade got overturned. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a one-off link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can, buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.